This anime was creepy beyond words. Greetings, Earthlings. Welcome to ForneverWorld, and today I am here to do a review of an anime I just finished watching called Higurashi When They Cry, or just When They Cry in America. This anime was really, really creepy, kind of scary, and all around awesome. When they mention great animes, I don't know why they don't mention this, because this anime just was like maniacally, diabolically awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna start giving you a quick synopsis of what the story's about, more or less, and then my thoughts and etc. When They Cry is basically a mixture of stories that eventually all tie into one. It's a kid named Keiichi Mayabara that moves into this town called Hinamizawa. This town has this legendary curse called Oyashiro's Curse, where on the day of the cotton drifting festival is a festival celebration, one person dies and one person disappears, and there are many murders going around, and the stories are just written in such a crazy way that I've rarely ever seen done. Honestly, it's just so original the way they did it. It's almost like a bunch of different stories that happen, and little by little you start to see that they wrap into the one story. In the beginning, you're thinking, wait a minute, so there's just a bunch of different stories with the same characters, but later on you start noticing, okay, wait, this went with this is tying up this goes with this, and it's just like amazing. So the character Keiichi Mayabara basically starts noticing that the people in this town aren't what they seem to be. They're not these nice people. They're not all wholesome or whatever. And he starts noticing like there's murders going around, and he starts getting paranoid and starts going nuts. And then little by little, you start to see that this town Hinamizawa is actually really creepy and almost has this haunted feeling, or so you think. And basically, the whole story is about trying to solve the case of Oyashiro's curse. In other words, because people are dying, and every time they die on the day of the cotton drifting festival, it's all blamed on Oyashiro's curse. Oh, it's just Oyashiro's curse. You know that happens. People that want to leave the village or come into the village, it's like no, they're garbage, and they're gonna be spirited away. So this anime like just had some of the most craziest, creepiest stuff. I want to talk about the theme for a second. The opening theme, I watched every single time. I went through every single episode because I just loved it so much. The way that they did it, it was just really an amazing, amazing opening theme. It's like I just wanted to see it every single time. They had the art style of it, the creepiness of it, the music, everything was just amazing. The ending as well was kind of cool, but really the opening is just something that got me hyped for every single episode. I did not skip that opening once. The music overall in the series throughout like every scene and everything was amazing as well, because it just keeps on this creepy, killing, murder mystery mood that like you can't escape from. The whole series, like if you are not strong at heart, if you get grossed out or from gory stuff or like creepy stuff, then this is definitely not for you. Because this anime is very raw, it's very gory, a lot of murder, a lot of creepiness. I'll give you an example of one scene. This girl goes nuts because her grandmother and her sister did her wrong. She ties up her grandmother, beats her to death with a belt. Her grandmother's already dead and she still keeps beating her, throws her into a well. So you could just imagine that. That's pretty gory as it is, and it just gets more gorier and just more killing and murder and blood. Lots of blood. So if you don't like that kind of stuff, I suggest you stay away from this. Because yes, it's a great story, but it has a lot of that, and some people just don't like that. Some of the my favorite characters from the things are definitely Keiichi Mayabara, the kind of main character, because and throughout all the scenarios you start to learn about him, and it's not until the very end that you learn about his dark past. I won't spoil that, but he has a dark past that we never know about. We always think he's just this good kid, Keiichi Mayabara. He's a nice kid. He stumbled into the wrong town, but he actually had a little dark past, and we learn about that in the end. Another character that I kind of enjoy, even though it's kind of crazy character, is Mio Son Ozaki. That character creeps the heck out of me when she goes through her things that she goes through. I'm not gonna spoil, but she is just a creepy character at times. Like you think, oh no, Mio is like a good character. She's not. No, she is really really creepy. Overall, I give When They Cry a solid 10 out of 10, and the horror, scary, gory, section of anime. I don't understand why people don't mention this more, because it's just really, really creepy and awesome. I watched every single episode late at night by myself so I could get the true meaning of scariness from it. And I just really enjoyed it. It felt like watching a movie. You grab your popcorn, your nachos, and you really just enjoy the heck out of it. Scary, scary, scary stuff, people. I definitely recommend this. If you want something like a scary movie type anime, you just want something with a great story, an intriguing story, intricate story. You want something that's like kind of like Soul, that you gotta like start unraveling this little by little, adding this piece here and this piece there. This is for you. Creepy, creepy, creepy. The town of Hinamizawa, creepy. The characters like Mio Son Ozaki and all the characters in here just like all have this creepy vibe. From the very beginning, when you see Keiichi Maebara bashing his friends with a bat to death, you know what you're getting into with this anime. I definitely recommend picking it up, and it's really awesome. You probably get it off of Right Stuff right now for $29.99. But yeah, people, that's my review of Higurashi When They Cry. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you check this out if you really want a great killer mystery murder story. I'm ForneverWorld, and thanks for watching, people.